Oh, wait, no, hold on. I do have a story. This happened yesterday. Yeah, so basically, right. So I was coming home, right, from... Ooh, is my camera too low? Let me lift. I was coming home from, like, the city center. I went to the shops and so, like, there was this guy. As I was walking up the road to my house, there was this guy. I saw him, I passed him. It didn't look like there was anything wrong with him. He looked at me, but I thought, people look at everyone. So, don't be too quick to assume. I walked to my doorstep and, sorry, as I'm walking up the road, about to turn into, like, down the path to my house, like, you know how houses have their actual, like, little path? Yeah, I see that guy. He's come up and he's walked past me now. Thinking, okay, maybe he's lost or something. That's a bit strange. So I decided to just, carry on and open the door to go into my house. I opened the door. I put my shopping bag down. And then I hear, like, I'm wearing AirPods, so I can hear something that sounds like muffled, like noise. Lo and behold, this guy is standing in the middle of the path, calling me. I'm like, what the? Whose uncle is this, man? He's somebody's short, kind of round uncle. Anywho, so, like, I take him off. I'm like, huh? He's like, I saw you up there. I just had to come and talk to you. Are you an African? I'm like, are you lost? He's like, oh, I'm looking for insert street here. I tell him where it is. Like, oh, you're way off. It's all the way down there. He knows exactly where he is. Anywho, so I tell him exactly where, we are. And he's still asking me the same questions. Like, I saw you. Are you an African? Me, I'm Congolese. I have to come and talk to you. And I'm like, huh? He's like, if you don't want me to talk to you, I can go away. Like, I'm thinking, man, is my mom home so she can come and yell at this guy, man? Because I don't know. I don't know what's happening here or why it's happening. Grown adult, you think it's a grand idea to follow a woman to her actual doorstep because you wanted to chat to her. This is how people get arrested. Anywho, so he doesn't leave, he just carries on repeating those same questions. So I decided to just close the door and just, like, let me just lock this real quick. I'm not gonna deal with that. I mean, he walked away after, but, like, what's wrong with some of you? This man is grown. He is not a teenager. He is not a 20-something. He doesn't even look like a 30-something. He looks like a 40 or 50-something-year-old. You should already know that you can't do that. You don't do that. You cannot come up to people's doorsteps, boys, guys, men. It is socially unacceptable to follow a woman to her doorstep just because you wanted to get to know her. And if that woman is half your age, there is a high likelihood that she may say no to you, even though the red pill guys would like you to think that this isn't true. Yeah, ooh, I have another thing to talk about, but it'll be more for another video. Them men are actually making you guys, they're actually doing like the Uno reverse on you. So imagine, a lot of men, they still prefer 20-somethings, even as they get much older. So all these like red pill guys who are like in their 30s and 40s, right? They're coming on camera telling you, the 20-somethings, that like women just won't like you, and that you have to be old, and that you have to be successful. So i.e. like him. Don't you like? But people aren't seeing it. If somebody tells you, you can't have this because you're not exactly like me, then like they're normally trying normally when people do that, I have a marketing degree, man, so I think about all these things. Normally they're actually trying to sell you something. And for most of them, it's a course. But anywho, a course or an idea, they're trying to shorten the dating pool so that if you don't think, so if you're looking at women that are actually your age and thinking, yeah, no, she's automatically not going to like me, they can come in and beg. Now, for some people, now don't get me wrong, there are some women who do like men like that, but like humans, no matter how you divide them, are not a monolith. So women are not a monolith, men are not a monolith. I don't know, blondes aren't a monolith, brunettes aren't a monolith, black women aren't a monolith, white women aren't a monolith. You know, we can keep going. White men aren't a monolith, black men aren't a monolith, Asian men aren't a monolith. We can keep going, but like, you get what I mean. But anywho, that's a topic for another day. But like, it is socially unacceptable to follow a woman to her doorstep. Do not follow women to their doorsteps. Do not follow women who look like they are uninterested. Like, use your discretion. Because maybe interest may not be so easy. I mean, but if you're by a residential area, like you're by someone's house, I don't think you should be assuming that person would be interested in you. They're trying to go home, man. Leave them to go home. Like, some guys, they'll complain that, oh, there is no social situation where you can approach a woman. Like, there are. It's just you actually have to go the right way about it and look as nice as possible. Like, you have to, like, I don't know, like, it sounds mean to say, but like, so you want a woman who looks good and you do not look so good. Why do you now think that woman's going to like you? The gender who loves looking at pretty things so much that they decorate their houses with pretty things. But then every woman is not a monolith. That's the thing, you gotta know who you're dealing with. Anywho, I'm getting woefully off topic here, but it was a weird experience. It's the next day that I'm recording this on. This happened on a Monday the 24th. It is now Tuesday the 25th. He ain't come back. Hopefully it stays that way, but yeah.